had people reach out to me about how to monitor the devices they give their kids. So I'm going to be introducing you into a software today that is going to help you in form of parental control. So it's going to help you to monitor the activities or the devices being given to your children. It's going to help you to filter and then control the activities that happen on those devices so that your kids are safe. So the software I'm introducing you today is called Sentry PC. So it's a really powerful monitoring tool, parental control. So it's not just for parental control. Even people in organizations, offices also use it to sort of monitor their staff's productivity. So it's not just a parental tool, but parents have also utilized this tool, including those ones that have recommended it, and they really appreciated it because it's helped them to be able to help their children and to be able to monitor these activities. So the most important feature of this software is that it supports multiple devices. So whether you want to give your child a laptop, either a PC or a MacBook, whatever type of laptop you want to give them, or you want to give them an Android phone or a Mac or an iOS phone, or whatever form of device you want to give them, it works on any platform. So the second very important feature is the activity monitoring. So like I said, you want to monitor what they are currently doing at any point in time. You can decide to have active monitoring or passive monitoring where you're always monitoring or receiving alerts on anything that's it's happening, or maybe you could always go back and review what has happened. So it depends on you, it depends on the time. If you're at work, maybe you will not have the time to be monitoring, but you could also set some form of alert. So we'll talk about the alerts part of the software. So it's really good in terms of alert. So if you set a keyword that if your child sets it for something that you probably don't want your child setting for at that age, it should notify you and block that content or block whatever keyword it's the child is searching for relating to that. So and it notifies you. So that's where the alert comes into play. And then it monitors application usage. For example, you want to limit the number of the time that they use Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is, you can set it that if after 2 hours of using this application or this software on this device, it should stop the person from using it. So it should just limit access immediately. So you can use this if you're giving the child a phone and you want the child to have the ability to go to Instagram, go to TikTok, on any of these other platforms, but you want to limit their screen time. You don't want them using this thing every time and sitting there and doing nothing. So you can limit it as once the 2 hours has exceeded for this particular application, stop the application from running. So this is a very powerful feature which you would find if you install this application. And I'm sure most parents really need something like this if you don't want your children to be on the device at 4/7. This is a very important feature. Another feature is call logging. So whatever calls they make, if it's their mobile phone, whoever they call, you get to see the phone number that called. You get to have some information. Maybe it doesn't go as far as listening in on the calls, but you see who they called, you see the time they called. So if maybe there's a stream number, you can say, oh, who is this? Who did you call? And just get more information. So it can do that for you. My most favorite feature of this software is the content filtering and restriction. So you don't want them to search for a particular keyword. Maybe it's an adult themed keyword or a violent based keyword. You want to block them from any kind of keyword like that. So you could have a list of those keywords, put it in there and block it. So if they try searching on Google for that keyword, it just blocks it stops them from using the browser. It tells them that this keyword is blocked, you cannot search anything related to this keyword. And this software is really good because it has some form of AI embedded in it. For example, if someone is searching for gun, you block or blacklisted the keyword guns, and then the person is searching for AK-47. Because of the AI feature in it, it's going to detect that this is still a form of gun and still going to block that keyword. So it's now people that could decide to allow the person to search for that keyword if you want the person to search for, if you want it to just be specifically guns. So in terms of monitoring, I would say this software is really good. I can keep going on and on about the features of this software, but I would really recommend it. So if you want to monitor everything that's happening while also understanding some form of privacy, so everything it's you that sets it to on how on the limits you want to monitor that. So you could relax a bit, or you could make it very strict or stringent. So it's up to you as the parents to implement this. So if you're really interested in getting this particular software application, you can use the link in the description. It will give you at a discounted rate. But for it has three different plans. It has the basic plan, it has the business plan, and the business 100 plan. So the basic plan covers or manages one device. So and it costs $70 per year. So in Naira, typically you're looking at around 120,000 per year. It's a bit pricey or costly, but I mean it's just for you would really find it useful. So after getting the license for one device, if for example you also needed to cover two or three other devices, you cannot pay $29 or $30 for the other devices or for the other license, because it's a license based application. So you're basically paying $70, $30 for the other devices. So if you have uh four devices, you're going to be paying around $50 thereabouts. So yeah, it's something you need to consider. I would really recommend this software. So if you're really interested in this, you can use the link in the description to get it at a discounted rate. And it's only after the first 20 people use this link, it reverts to the current cost of the software. So you really want to grab this opportunity now, monitor your kids, because a lot of things are going on. We've heard things happen in secondary schools, especially. That's where it's crazy how these things are crazy on a week among secondary school children, those that are just getting to just one, just two, just three. Those are quite the very sensitive. When you the sensitive years, when you cannot really monitor them, this software really help uh to keep to keep them in check, basically. So if you found the video useful, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye guys.